Presented by Listen Headlines, latest world news from trusted sources.
New York Times World News. September 1, 1738 America, New York. With Afghan retreat, Biden bucks foreign policy elite. The president, following one of his core beliefs, has put himself at odds with much of the establishment, on the right and left, in Washington and across Europe. President Obama and Vice President Joseph R. New York Times World News. September 1, 1737 America, New York. Health officials plead for vaccine donations to Latin America and the Caribbean. Although every country in the region now has some vaccines, only 1 person in 4 there has been fully vaccinated. Workers unloading a batch of 3 million doses of the Moderna vaccine donated by the United States at La Aurora International Airport in Guatemala City on July 20. New York Times World News. September 1, 1732 America, New York. Life under the Taliban? A brother and sister tell their story. A young man ventured out to explore the new world of Afghanistan. For his sister, it seemed safer to watch through the window. Taliban forces on a Kabul street on Monday.
World CBS News, com. September 1, 1729 America, New York. An app is providing crisis alerts in Kabul amid Taliban takeover. The app, which is available on Android and Apple devices, sends streamlined and verified security notifications to users in Kabul.
September 1, 1726 America, New York. White House examining travel restrictions as European officials say they damage relations. The White House said Wednesday it was continuing to examine a policy that would allow vaccinated foreigners into the United States as the U.S. faces growing anger from European nations over apparently unmoving COVID-19 travel restrictions.
New York Times World News. September 1, 1715 America, New York. An inside look. Kabul's airport after the Taliban takeover. Our camera captured scenes from inside the Hamid Karzai International Airport in Kabul on August 31, just hours after the Taliban took control. New York Times World News. September 1, 1711 America, New York. The WHO opens a Berlin hub to head off the next pandemic. Viruses must move fast, but data can move even faster, the WHO's director said in inaugurating the new international project. Chancellor Angela Merkel of Germany and Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, the Director General of the World Health Organization, inaugurate the agency's hub for pandemic and epidemic intelligence in Berlin on Wednesday. RT World News. September 1, 1710 America, New York. More than 70 children kidnapped by gunmen from school in northwestern Nigeria. At least 73 children have been snatched by unknown gunmen in northwestern Nigeria, according to local authorities. Kidnapping is a common occurrence in the country, with over 1,000 abducted for ransom this year alone.
September 1, 1654 America, New York. Twitter announces new anti-harassment safety mode feature. Twitter is stepping up its efforts to help users experiencing harassment protect themselves.
BBC News World. September 1, 1650 America, New York. Syed Ali Jalani, Kashmir's separatist patriarch, dies aged 92. Veteran separatist leader Syed Ali Jalani, a staunch critic of India, had been under house arrest.
September 1, 1644 America, New York. Nene Leake's husband dead after battle with colon cancer. Nene Leake's husband, Greg Leakes, 66, has died. September 1, 1635 America, New York. When some of your favorite shows are returning with new episodes. The fall TV season is almost here, so what better time to highlight some of television's most anticipated returns? September 1, 1635 America, New York. Lost power after Ida. Here's how to safely use a generator. More than 1 million people have lost power during Hurricane Ida and its aftermath, and some are using backup generators to provide their homes with electricity.
BBC News World. September 1, 1632 America, New York. Afghanistan crisis. Unclear if ruthless Taliban will change, says U.S. General. General Mark Milley says it remains to be seen whether the Islamist group will change.
New York Times World News. September 1, 1631 America, New York. Ethiopian rebels looted American aid stores, U.S. official says. The top American aid official in Ethiopia accused forces from Tigray of taking food supplies as Ethiopia's ruinous civil war spills into new areas and a famine threatens. Tigrayan fighters near the regional capital of Mekelle in June.
September 1, 1630 America, New York. Parts of the U.S. will feel more like fall for Labor Day weekend. Before you pull out your bikini or flip-flops for the unofficial end to summer, you might need to pump the brakes. September 1, 1625 America, New York. White supremacist praise of the Taliban takeover concerns U.S. officials. As the United States-backed government in Afghanistan fell to the Taliban and U.S. troops raced to leave the country, white supremacist and anti-government extremists have expressed admiration for what the Taliban accomplished, a worrying development for U.S. officials who have been grappling with the threat of domestic violent extremism.
Wall Street Journal World News. September 1, 1618 America, New York. China report links state secrets allegations against 2 Canadians. A Chinese government-run newspaper says Michael Spavor shared photos and videos of military equipment with Michael Kovrig in cases central to China-Canada ties.
BBC News World. September 1, 1614 America, New York. McDonald's hiring 14-year-olds in Oregon amid labor shortage. An Oregon branch sees flood of applications after failing to recruit older workers.
September 1, 1611 America, New York. Texas valedictorian calls state's new abortion ban heart-wrenching. A Texas high school valedictorian, who went viral after she changed her speech to speak out against the state's newly passed abortion law, reacted to the news that the abortion ban will not be stopped by the courts.
Wall Street Journal World News. September 1, 1607 America, New York. Majority of interpreters, other U.S. visa applicants left behind in Afghanistan. The U.S. still doesn't have reliable data on who was evacuated from Afghanistan, a senior State Department official says.
New York Times World News. September 1, 1606 America, New York. After quick victory, Taliban find governing is harder. The 2 weeks since the fall of Kabul have been a scramble for Taliban officials, who are trying to take up the functions of a new government on the eve of its announcement. The Taliban commander Maulawi Habib Tawakkol with some of his fighters on Saturday at the home of the former Afghan intelligence chief in Kabul.